So you're curious about drive pin anchors? Well, stick around because I'm going to show you how to install these and talk to you a little bit about these. These things are pretty neat, so stick around. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about drive pin anchors. Now, I have used these pretty regularly when I'm doing precast concrete in block. Several different places I've been. These things are super, super handy. Put wood on the floor, all right? I'm going to talk to you about these because I really like these, all right? These things are pretty cool, and they're very, very strong when you put them in to anything. Floor, concrete, precast, block, brick, whatever. These things will hold. And yes, before you ask, can you get these out? Because all the other fasteners I put in, you can just back them out with a 5/16. But what about this? There's really no head on it. It's kind of like a hammer. So how do you get this out? Well, there is a way to get them out. I'm not sure I'm going to show you how to do it, but I'm going to tell you how to do it because I've had to remove a lot of these. And why? Why do you think? Because it's easier to remove electrical than it is plumbing. And you know how them plumbers are, always chasing turds. All right, the first thing you want to do is you make sure you have the right bit for this. Now, this particular one, this is a 1/4 inch. These are a 1/4 inch by 1.25 inch right here, all right? They will hold up to 260 pounds, it says. I believe it. I believe it because they are very, when you put them in, I'm telling you, buddy, they are in, and they are called drive pin anchors. Plenty of other people call them something else. There's another name for them I can't remember right off. Leave a comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. I've heard other people call them something else. They're great. The 1/4 inch bit is the size you need. If you want to make sure you have your eye protection and your ears on protection, whether it's earplugs or muffs. I'm going to be wearing muffs because I love the muff. One thing I want to tell you before I drill it, I'm going into the void. Obviously, there's nothing in here. You can see my hand goes all the way to the bottom. There's nothing in here. Sometimes people put concretia in there. That's Lucretia's little sister. So when you fill it full, you're going to have to drill it the correct depth. Now, I've told you before in this series, if you've been watching, if not, go back and watch them all. You know, there is the correct depth that they want you to go. And then there is the construction depth, or the normal people like me want to go, the depth. So I just drill, all right? It ain't gonna hurt anything. It ain't gonna hurt anything because it's going in there and it's gonna stay. So let's go ahead. Now, in previous videos, I've been running my hammer drill, all right? I may go ahead and use the SDS this time. I'm gonna spice things up for you guys because that's the way I roll. I regret to say that I have no good SDS 1/4 inch bits. So we're down to using, gosh, I know, it's terrible, using that stinking old hammer drill. But we're gonna get on it. All right, make sure it's in hammer. I've went over this on all the videos. Make sure it's in hammer and make sure you're on 3. Do you have to be on 3? Probably not, but it'll go so much smoother. Now I'm gonna put the camera up here. I'm not gonna set the other camera up to look down here. We've done that enough. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can gladly go back and check out all the videos I've done. We're gonna put the drive pin right here in this beautiful block. All right, get ready, here we go. Remember, ears and eyes on. Let's go ahead and drill this thing. Let's drill it right here. Keep it in front. Now let's do it right here. Because let's drill here. No, right here. All right, right here is good. All right, get ready. Cover your ears. Contact. Boom. All right, now we want to make sure we clean our little area off. We get our drive pin and we get our strap. We put it on. Now, like I said, once this goes on, I'm telling you, you ain't getting it off. Now watch. I hope that I get some good footage of this. Left my hammer over here, but I'll talk. That when I'm doing this, the whole block just crumbles because wouldn't that be cool? All right, ready? Now you see all you got to do is hit this with a hammer. Buddy, I'm telling you what, you're not getting that off. Now, I did say you can get this off. What you have to do is you have to take a chisel. Now, I'm not going to say a chisel like this, but I'm just saying you're going to have to get a chisel up under there. So you have to get between, let me show you, right? You have to get between, under this lip right here. All right, and you're going to have to take a hammer and you're going to have to whack it and just whack it off. Okay, well, anyway, you know what I'm saying. and it will break off and you can get it off. And then what happens is you have just this piece, this right here in there, you're going to have to take, if you want to leave it, that's fine, because all you're going to see is basically a hole at that point. You can drive it in the block or leave it, whatever. If you got to fill it up, don't matter. If you have to fill it up, you can take, hell, drill bit, pop it in, goes right through the hole, smear some butter on it, and you're out. So the weight that it supposedly holds is 260 pounds. I'm going to tell you right now, in all the parking decks I've ever done, which has only been like 2, you put the conduit in the air, I don't care if it's rigid or not, those suckers will hold. All right? If you ever held a 4-inch piece of rigid, which I do not want to do, I'm a pretty big boy, but that's past me now. I don't want to do that because that junk is heavy. Correct me if I'm wrong, please do. I want to say it's about 100 pounds a stick for rigid, but it will hold your strut up in the air with Kindorf. Now, I'm just, or, on the side of the wall or whatever. It will do it. I've seen it. I've done it, so I know. But like I said, we had to remove some conduit before. It sucks, but we had to do it. And we had to take chisels, big chisels. We like the chisels with the hand guards on them, so you can smack the crap, right? And it breaks off, boom. But you don't want to have the conduit hanging there because then it's going to fall on top of you. But, it will come off. You just have to pound it. Sucks. It is what it is. And plumbers, son of a... The other recommendation is this. You have to go 1 inch past whatever you're using. So let's just hypothetically say you're putting a 1-inch board on here. So, right? So you need a minimum of 2-inch, right? 2-inch one of these. Well, this 1.25 inch ain't gonna cut it. So you're gonna have to go to these 2-inch ones right here. Now these 2-inch ones say they will hold 325 pounds. I'm just saying. I don't know if it will or not, but that's just what this says. Now, I'm gonna show you one more thing real quick that I got. I thought it was pretty interesting because I've never seen these before. They are drive pins, but they're plastic. Now, I think I would use this if I had to in tile maybe. It says you can use it in block. It says exactly what the metal one does. So, they're nylon. I don't know. I mean, I'm not even gonna put one in there because to me, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it for all the people who want to see it now. Because I know you guys are antsy. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Time to do it. All right, here we go. We'll do it right beside of it. Contact. Oh, right in the camera lens. You dumb son of a... Incoming. All right, let's do it. All right, I'm just going to put it in there. I'm not even going to put any... any kind of anything in there. So we'll just go ahead and do it and see what it looks like. All right, there we go. It is in. Looks pretty nice. I will say I'm kind of impressed. Let's look inside the block and see. Oh, God, it's so heavy, guys. That sounded really terrible. But you see what you got? Can't see in there. You got something before I did. Okay, so I think if you're going to use tile, that may be your route to go. Hey, get in the green screen. There you go. So, just letting you know, these nylon ones will hold 60 pounds at 1.5 inches. So, I don't know, got to make your mind up. They're in there. It's definitely not coming out at all, the nylon one. So, I will say it's pretty decent. It's up to you what you want to use. But anyway, guys, if you want to see how to do a Tapcon, look right here in this video, and I will catch you in that video. Make sure you click on it. Leave me a comment down below. All the stuff you've seen will be in the description if you want to buy it from Amazon. It will help my channel grow. And I'll catch you in that video. God bless. See you in the next one.